Jaclyn Moore, writer and showrunner on the series Dear White People, opens up to The Hollywood Reporter's Chris Gardner about her decision to boycott Netflix after the streaming service released Dave Chappelle's latest stand-up special, which contains a slew of jokes aimed at transgender people. Moore herself transitioned during the pandemic, a journey she chronicled across her social media platforms. On Wednesday, October 6th, she made her Netflix boycotting announcement on social media saying, "After the Chappelle special, I can't do this anymore. I won't work for Netflix again as long as they keep promoting and profiting from dangerous transphobic content." Opening up to The Hollywood Reporter, Jaclyn detailed exactly what it was about Chappelle's special that upset her and even made her cry a couple times while watching. "The one that broke me came when he was talking about Caitlyn Jenner, who, by the way, of course, is someone I'm not a fan of. He talked about Caitlyn Jenner winning a Woman of the Year award, saying that she'd only been a woman for about a year and had never had a period." She continued, "And then he called himself Team TERF. Those moments broke me because it crystallized the feeling that they don't believe me. They think it's absurd that I call myself a woman. They don't like me." Since Chappelle's special has aired, he has received a ton of backlash over his comments, many trying to cancel him over the hurtful things he said. On the topic of cancel culture, Jaclyn wrote, "I have no interest in canceling Dave Chappelle. That's not what this is about. This is about dangerous rhetoric coming from someone who once left his show because he was worried people were misinterpreting his material, and yet he doesn't see that people misinterpret these jokes." She also said at this time she has a bigger issue with Netflix than she does with Chappelle himself, saying, "I worked for Netflix for 4 years, and I told my coming out story for their Pride content this year. In doing that, I said, this is a place that cares about us and our community. Now watching The Closer, it's really hard for me to not feel like I can no longer confidently say that." To read Jaclyn's full interview, head to THR.com. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Chelsea Briggs.